That is my new piece of equipment. Okay, well, a very big welcome, everyone. I'm so very, very pleased to see you all here. Over the moon that the AGM can go ahead. I think we've got 125, 26, so that's absolutely brilliant. I can tell you that I've been really worried about this, and I've been telling everybody how worried I am. And in fact now, I'm as worried as the little girl that played the harp at the Christmas lunch, who went to the toilet 4 times. So that's how worried I was. So anyway, without any more ado, shall we get on with this? Alan, have you got any apology?
I have 7 apologies, which I'll record in the minutes.
Thank you. And the minutes of the 2021 AGM, could we have a proposer and a seconder, please? Anyone who watched it on Zoom?
Thank you, John. John White.
Have you got them? John. Oh, I forgot to say, please would you switch your phones off, Brendan? That reminded me, I always forget that. Have we got a seconder?
Yes, Keith.
All done. My report, I'm not going to read it out again because I sent it online so you could all have a look at it, and I hope it was okay. Right, so I won't put you through it again. The treasurer is in England.
Did you have some thanks to make?
Pardon?
Did you have some thanks to make to people you...
Yeah, but I've got
You did that.
it's in hand. The treasurer is in England, so we don't have the report, but we have the financial statement dotted around the room. So hopefully there are no questions. It was done on a day, not a specific day. It was a convenient day. So do we have to get that approved?
Yes, it has to be.
A proposer and a, can we have a proposer and a can you hear me all right? Could we have a proposer and a seconder for the accounts? We've got Karen and Julia.
Good.
Gosh. I'm up to number 7. An appointment of the examiner of accounts. So is that Rosemary again? Do we have to?
Yes, we have to approve that.
All right. Can we have a proposer and a seconder for Rosemary Peters-Gallagher, who very kindly does the accounts for us? There's Joe and Charles. Right, so we're now up to approval of the new constitution. And Paul is here to answer your queries if anyone has any. Brilliant. No. So
You need to ask them.
we need,
Formal vote.
can we have a formal vote, please, for the new constitution? Those in favour? Unanimous.
Anybody against?
I should have said anybody against. Dare you put your hand up? Excuse me. Mauricio. No, all in favour. Who? Who was it? Doesn't matter, no. Okay. So over to Joe Austin now with the election of the new committee members. Joe, do you need the microphone?
Oh, thank you. Joe Austin here. I have been presented with all the documentation associated with the election and of the new members. I went through it and found that it was carried out in accordance with the constitution of our U3a. All of the people proposed and seconded are members of the U3a. And the old committee is now standing down and we're ready for the election of the new committee.
Right. So you want me to read out?
Yes, indeed.
Right, so the new committee for next year, I'll say at the top, but it is at the top of the list. That's me. Barbara Foster, proposed by Alan Sharp, seconded Brendan Mullen. Vice Chair, Ken Canavan, proposed by Lorna Tinto, seconder Jim Morland. Treasurer, Brendan Mullen, proposer Alan Sharp, seconder Barbara Foster. Membership Secretary, David Johnston. Proposer Mary Rubina Boyce. Rasheen Ford. If I've pronounced that incorrectly, I'm sorry. Secretary Alan Sharp. Proposer David Eastwood and Bob Foster, seconder. Committee members, David Eastwood, Alan Sharp, proposer, Barbara Foster, seconder, Julia Kemp, proposer, Brendan Mullen, seconder, Lorna Tinto, Paul Gervin, Alan Sharp, proposal, Tenya Wood, seconder, Lorna Tinto, Alan Sharp, proposer, Barbara Foster, seconder. We were very busy, weren't we? Mary O'Hare, Tenya Wood's proposer, Alan Sharp, seconder, Rosalind Pritchard, Alan Sharp, proposer, Barbara Foster, seconder, and Vinnie Robinson, Barbara Foster, proposer, Brendan Mullen, seconder.
I have to say that every election I've been involved in was run by the country of Albania.
You don't want the microphone. Right. So I think Stuart would like to give a vote of thanks. Well, I know he would. I don't think he would. He's going to.
Some of you know, but some may not. I've also been involved with quite a few other U3As in my time as the trustee for Northern Ireland on the executive and startups. Each U3A is different. They all have their own atmosphere and groups and interests, but in many respects they're also very similar. And one of the similarities is they always had difficulty getting a committee. But we have to remember that U3A is a volunteer organisation, and if we don't get volunteers to be on the committee and to be group leaders, we can all go home because nothing would happen. So on behalf of you all, I would like to thank the outgoing committee, which seems to bear quite a resemblance to the incoming committee. But that's usually the way of it. So on behalf of us all, would you please show your appreciation in the usual way? Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart. I don't think we have any motions proposed by members. Oh, so we've all... What time is it? Brilliant, brilliant. So in conclusion, I'd like to thank some people, especially Joe Austin for overseeing all the election work, all the resigning committee for last year's for their support, and our brilliant techno team, I have to say, John, William and Brendan, for they do great work. They're here for hours sorting it all out, so we're really grateful for that. I would also like to say that we do welcome any ideas you have and observations, so keep them coming. We might not always act on them, but we do welcome them. So thank you again, and thanks to the Lodge Hotel for setting up the room for us, and thank you all especially. I can sleep tonight now, so thank you. So you're going to put the video on.